How's it going, folks? It is Matt back with another crypto video, and today we have a ton of news to cover about DigiByte. Today we're going to take a look at a new DigiAssets commercial. We're going to take a look at a sneak peek of the DigiAssets User Interface. We have two implementations of the Digi-ID, AntumID technology that happened yesterday, and we'll take a look at some news coming from VID as well. So let's get right to the news today. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and let's get right to it. So this first commercial for DigiAssets, this commercial was created by Amon Unlimited. He did a fantastic job, so thank you for this commercial. And I'll provide a link to this as well within the link to this, or in the description of this video rather. There is a DigiByte address for Amon. If you wish to donate to this address, it just helps him to continue to create these types of commercials for DigiByte. So let's watch the commercial. Alright, so that was the commercial from Amon Unlimited. Again, thank you for creating that commercial. I think it was fantastic. Speaking of DigiAssets, this is a tweet from Jared Tate, came out yesterday. It says, "I'm very excited for the future of DigiAssets, or assets issued on top of the high-quality, decentralized, and secure DigiByte blockchain. Everything from ticket sales, real estate, documents, artwork, cars, and much, much more can be secured on the DigiByte blockchain." And he was retweeting a tweet from the DigiByte Coin official Twitter, which I have pulled up their tweet. I actually think I have it in this tab over here. Yes. So this is a look at their tweet, and this is a look at what the DigiAssets User Interface will look like inside the DigiByte mobile wallet. This is kind of the, I guess, process of creating your asset. This is how easy it's going to be to use. You simply name the asset, select the asset issuer, you set the max supply of that asset, and then next step would be the key, the value of the asset, the icon for your asset, and a description, and then you hit create. It's that easy, that user-friendly to do, and I really think it's going to be a huge deal for DigiByte. And talking, I know Jared pointed out some different ways to use DigiAssets as far as ticket sales, real estate, everything like that. Rudy Bauman pointed out here, did you know STOs can be issued on the DigiAssets platform that will be built soon and delivered by DigiByte? The future is definitely bright. There was a tweet from Stephen P. Kendall kind of touching on buying and selling a car using DigiAssets. Buy a car in under 20 seconds, you will in the future with DigiAssets. The transfer of ownership is recorded on the DigiByte blockchain. Buying and selling anything from concert tickets, motorbikes, cars, boats, yachts, real estates, planes, artwork. The list is really limited by your imagination. And really, you know, 20 seconds may be a bold statement, but the reality is using blockchain technology to transfer funds or to exchange even hard assets such as a vehicle or a house, you know, it's going to drastically increase the speed in which we are able to sell and buy these assets, and it will dramatically reduce the cost of it as well by eliminating the middlemen, the bankers, the lawyers, and everybody that's typically involved could all be eliminated with the use of a smart contract. You know, blockchain technology is going to be revolutionary for the way we do basically everything we do on a daily basis. And I know we're not buying cars on a daily basis or houses, but you get the idea. So speaking in terms of DigiAssets, you know, when it does launch, I'm going to look into creating my own asset for my channel. You know, I don't ever expect it to have value, because that's really not my intention of the currency that I want to create. You know, I'd like to create a currency that I could airdrop on my community. Whoever comments on my videos, I could airdrop them some amount of whatever coin or token or whatever that I end up creating, and then eventually, like, I'll put out 2 or 3 different topics that I want to make a video on, and then you guys can vote on which video I make with those tokens. You know, I could set up 2 different receiving addresses, and you send them back to me depending on which video you want, and then obviously the address that received the most tokens would be the winning video, and that'd be how I create content. You know, that could be used for multiple ways, you know, as far as voting wise. It doesn't have to be just video creation, but maybe you know, I am looking into eventually creating an Amazon merchandise selling t-shirts and stuff, so maybe the community could vote on t-shirts that they want to be able to purchase. You know, just spitballing, thinking of ways I could use DigiAssets on my YouTube channel. So getting to other news, Digi-ID / AntumID has been implemented twice in the past 24 hours. You know, this did come out yesterday, but I was busy with making another video. I'm sure most of you have seen it by now. But anyway, AntumID has been implemented into AbsoluteJobs.be, which is, you know, it's like a job search website. There's some of them here in the United States. I'm thinking maybe like an Indeed or something like that. But basically, this is a Belgian website to help people find jobs or help jobs find people looking for jobs. And they have implemented the AntumID technology. I have clicked this to log in on AbsoluteJobs, and it's very easy, very straightforward. They tell you download the DigiByte mobile wallet for iOS and Android. Here's the QR code you need to scan rather to log in, and as you can see, you got 1 minute to scan that QR code, or otherwise it is no longer valid. But it's just exciting to watch these implementations start to happen. You know, Dyer Haven was the first website to do it, AbsoluteJobs being the second website to implement it, and as I reported yesterday, ChangeAngel, the brand new exchange to allow you to swap. It's non-custodial. It's a crypto swap exchange. They're the first exchange to implement AntumID technology as well. They are still in beta, but they are expected to be launching extremely soon. You know, if you missed my video yesterday, I went through step by step how to perform a swap on this exchange. You can take a look at, just see how user friendly it is. This is a look at ChangeAngel's website again if you missed that video. I'm not going to dig too much into it, just give you a sneak peek here, and when it does launch, I highly encourage you to check this website out, and it's definitely going to be my go-to exchange for swapping cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin and Litecoin when I want to pick up some more DigiByte. And I've also read that ChangeAngel is also going to donate a percentage of some profit generated back to the DigiByte awareness team, and that seems to be a recurring theme here as of late too. You know, people seem to be implementing DigiByte or implementing DigiByte technology for free. You know, there's a lot of, I guess, negativity going on in the space right now about certain exchanges. You know, I'm not going to dig too deep into it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but it's nice to see all these exchanges implementing DigiByte for free, implementing or starting to use DigiByte technology for free, and on top of being free and you know, listing us, they're donating a portion back to the DigiByte awareness team. You know, ChangeAngel's doing it, VertBase is doing it. I think I saw Bullex, the exchange that's going to launch soon. They're also going to do it. If I'm missing one, I apologize. But yeah, it's just nice to see people recognizing DigiByte for what it is. You know, it is a superior technology, and the fact that it's built entirely by volunteers, it's built entirely or marketed entirely by volunteers. It's just a solid project all around with a fantastic community behind it. So moving to this last bit of news I got, VID. It says VID has recently started discussions with several experts from relevant areas so that a standard can be developed for file security using blockchain technology. This is part 1, an exploration of challenges. I've clicked on this article. It's actually on LinkedIn. I'll provide a link. If you have a LinkedIn, I highly encourage you to read through this article. This is a look at some people from the companies they've been talking with. You know, I don't recognize all of them, but I do recognize some of them, especially IBM being a very large company. But basically, this article breaks down 2 challenges that can be seen with using blockchain technology, or more specifically, using files on top of a blockchain. They point out 2 challenges, and they point out 2 possible solutions to these challenges. So challenge 1 would be the right to be forgotten. You know, as private citizens of the world, we should have the right to, you know, if a central server or if a website is storing our personal data, such as Amazon, you know, if they have your address saved, you know, we should have the right to delete that data at any point we want. So, and with blockchain, that's kind of a problem, because once it is uploaded to the blockchain, data cannot be deleted. So blockchains are designed to last forever and in principle to be unchangeable. So that makes the right to be forgotten kind of a complicated issue to solve, but their possible solution to this is a key store. And this is a long paragraph that kind of explains it. I think they summarize it best right here in this section, if I can find it. Right here. So the key store. So the name on the diploma, if the owner of the document would insist on removing proof of authenticity of this document, the link between the document hash and the contextual data can be removed. So that's their workaround to you can't delete stuff off the blockchain, or you can't change it off the blockchain. So their solution to that is to add a key store attached to the file, and that acts as the link between the hash that is saved and the actual file itself. So you cannot remove the hash from the blockchain, but you can remove the link that connects that hash to that specific file. So people will still see the hash on the blockchain, but they will no longer have access to that direct file because the link to it has been deleted if you chose to delete it. So that's one solution to some of the issues with storing files on the blockchain. The second issue, if I can find where it was, challenge 2 is the possibility of retrieving personal information with the hash and knowledge of the context. So basically the scenario they use here is using a diploma. You know, it's a file where every single diploma issued from that university is the exact same. The only difference on those files is, you know, the name of the individual or and the major that they majored in. You know, that's the only difference. So if you know what the document looks like, as they explained in this scenario here, say someone only has a degree from person A, but they want to know if person B has also obtained this diploma. To find out, someone can change the name in the PDF of the so they take document A and basically change the name and keep changing it until it matches a document that's already on the blockchain, and then in a sense they've found someone's personal information simply by knowing their name or knowing how that document was laid out, and that's an issue. And the problem, or the solution to that, is to add a seed to that file. So where did they describe what that meant exactly? So a seed would be a piece of unique random data that is added to the file. This data is different for each file, and the seed does not have to be visible in the content of the file. This ensures that files that are similar in terms of content, such as diplomas or you know, like medical records or W-2s, things that are laid out in a similar content, such as diplomas, like they say, they are more unique. Adding the seed makes them more unique than just the differences in personal data that's on the file. So that will add to the security of you know, uploading a diploma or some other form of sensitive document to the blockchain. Would be adding a seed to it and a key store. And they have a file here that breaks down, they said options C through F are all blockchain options, A and B being off-chain solutions. But yeah, I'll provide a link to this in the description so you can read through it if you wish. That will wrap up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.